And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Barrett inside the three-point line. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Beyond the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there.
So it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quick, for further analysis on this potential lineup, we go to our resident dunk contest expert, Ken Smith. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Grizzlies. Well, thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Rollins. And it's Rose in at the 3 slot. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. And with the... Oh, whoa!
That's just unfair.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Murray, the pass to Rollins. Outside, Sabonis. Barrett for 3. Edey with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Rollins. And they pick up 2. 33 points for the Wizard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
Well, when you face Sabonis, boxing him out must be at the top of the scouting report. DeMontis is the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Let's go to the side, and again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Rollins the pass to Sabonis. That one goes. Count it. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Well, good to see Sabonis earning the tough points inside. He's got to show that kind of strength.
And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis, certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. And the shot goes down. 5 points in the game.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant, he's checked in for Wells.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's the Wizard, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Murray outside. Back to Carter from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Here's the Wizard. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough.
Memphis leading by 21. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Morant. Wells is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's the Wizard. And it sends the ball in at the 3 spot. The leaner. He can't get it to go. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the Wizard, defended by connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
It's Barrett on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Sacramento again missing. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. There's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Barrett. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Morant. Here's the Wizard. Memphis moving it around from downtown. No good on that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Swiped it away. And they're pushing it up. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here is Carter. He's guarded closely. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
That was ridiculous.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Rollins. Lays it up off the glass.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Wizards.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Down low, and it's Murray with the jam.
Thunderous stuff there from Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Here's the Wizard, and another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Inside, Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's the Wizard, and the three ball is good. The Wizards got 57 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Senpi, you managed to lead your team to the win tonight despite the focus of a...
Look, when you're the top threat on the floor, like I...
Back to you, Kevin.
And that'll do it, folks.
MP's new basketball anime.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the... Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone.
Start cutting it out of our play calls. Got any pictures? Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with the players. I can call down if you want. I've got a bit of history with the coach there. No, don't do it. Last year he told me to drop his name with that trainer on top. Is that weird? I can't even imagine what he could be upset about.
How early?
About 2 hours.
I mean, I was running and trying to stay 2 steps ahead of him, so I might not have heard it perfectly, but he's saying something about a card game? Oh, yeah. I owe him a lot of money. You know what? I'll try to take it right now. I doubt it.
He's a freshman, he's still a little raw, but I'd say graduation or focus. Like, what's the idea here? You already have fun. You always are. Every year, sure, listen, that's not agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. Fine, put examples, actually improvement goal once per week. Wasn't but we all get on the same page. Some good breaks, but I think that'd be great, I guess, but just do us a favor, all right? Tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate like one or two changes.
Australia?
Well, that actually sounds pretty smart.
I want to see Tokyo, and I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cacti.
What do I do? Your joke.
No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines on the street.
Something wrong. I like cats, but I don't usually vacation for it. I'd like our G League team to do more driving as a means of getting better perimeter look. Secondarily,
get the defense out of position.
Yes, players can't resist trying to help, and when they do, we'll make a mistake.
right? Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. See if people ever did better. Possible. Let's talk about it tomorrow. I saw your report on shooting guards this morning.
The depth chart, you mean?
For one, I'm concerned. You're focusing on small programs. It's awesome to have eyes on people that you go under the radar, but 4 or 5 of the guys should not leaking info on less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's the point? That's not a metric that means regularly.
It's still good for sure. No one's watching, so it's easier to focus.
I don't know if that's true.
Imagine if hundreds of people could hear us talk. Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what we're really missing? Yeah, I just had some friends over in Washington.
Yeah, same. We should have just done one big game. Great game, though, right?
How you guys watch? What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make stones for the rest of my life. You could be the GM for more entertaining than a Wichita beater. Clearly, I've never watched someone make it.
Players are evaluating year-round in games and on-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with colleges, universities, and
There's a liquid spill in the tunnel. Radio it in.
Okay, the tunnel staff is 12-ounce cup that sits over the tunnel.
I like the idea of watching. You know what? No, probably is that just the towel in there. She gets known, unknown talent across the world.
Someone else will take care of it.
It's got quite a list of rooms. Sweet. Good work, team.
my family is really
Well, where else?
Portland.
Only for work,
But I'd like to go for fun.
Oh yeah, get up to Seattle. Oh, good place for spring and summer trips. Oh, and here's a key right here. Oh, we'll double up and so fun. Oh yeah, I'd love to watch it.
German kids can make the leap.
I put the odds at 100.
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah. It's definitely put 100% on.
100
Oh, good one. Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week.
Okay, right.
Being a little aware on the court. I don't want this to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly. What's the solution? I want to work on some I can drop some.
Tear it up. Back there, MP.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Diabate in at the center position, locking down the middle. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Memphis with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And it's the Celtics ball. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Here is Sears. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Golden. Taking a look at the Celtics. Green out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Matthews in at the point guard position. Here's the Wizard over to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 41 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 13. And another 3 for Memphis.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Juzang. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And so it's Boston with it after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Area and a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could.
And so it's Memphis in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
What?
And we've got some trades being made around the league. That's it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Memphis leading by 16. All Jackson's in the post. Gigi at the 4, Triple J at the 5. Then there's Jalen Wells, and it's the Wizard in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. On target from range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside Tatum. Take it away. Here's the break. And it's good for 2. 5 points in the game.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result. That's
on the floor for Boston. Jaylen Brown is out there with Green. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3. Here's the Wizard. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside, Brown. Lets a floater go. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far. In this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Here's Matthews. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Morant, the pass to the Wizard. Clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Here's Gonzalez. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Morant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stripped away. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Pass to Gonzalez. Beyond the arc. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Wizards' shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Shaw, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside, Brown. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Here's the Wizard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 21. Memphis leading by 21. Here's the Wizard. Drops in the three. The Wizards got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Hauser, that's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
After coming away with... And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Another strong game where you managed to outduel one of the top scorers in the league. What does this performance say about you?
You know, it shows that I'm a force to be reckoned with in this league.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing. You seem to have a lot of energy for having played so many minutes.
Yeah, that's just conditioning. Thanks a lot, though. I'll see you next time.
All right, Jennifer. Thanks for...
See, I just caught that one with the last check.
Oh, nice. Hey, apparently your social...
Not everyone gets in. We don't have enough data to make that any more important. Improvement goal once a week. Sample spot. We all got your report on shooting guards this morning. That'd be great, I guess. Do it one, all right? And tag one of your other emails in your focus.
Heads up, you're filming. Come back from the background.
What do I do?
Don't do anything. Be aware that the camera's on.
I'm nervous I'll do something wrong.
Calm down, not focus on the shot. In the back.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Grizzlies. For the Phoenix Suns, they'll be on the road in a tough... Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bar. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. Here's the Wizard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. The Wizards got 5. Another season, another All-Star selection for MP. It's becoming routine for him at this point.
But you can definitely tell he still appreciates the recognition. He's worked hard to put himself in this kind of a position, and he's nowhere close to slowing down.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Bounces high off the rim and fouls. He's got 6.
Oh, that's smart offense, creating a high percentage look for Booker.
Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's go. Again, Memphis. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside, 8 feet away. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Allen passes to Kuzma. Here's Iguodala. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis with the ball. They trail by 1. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Over in the corner, Allen. Off target from three-point range.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Out to Kuzma. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Here's the Wizard. Trains the three-pointer. The Wizards got it. MP reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever.
Besting LeBron's old record, and MP is on a historic pace. I can't wait to see what that total ends up being.
Jackson passes to the Wizard. Stolen by Mitchell. A minute 20 left in the first. Here's Kuzma. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Booker.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The Wizard, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. O'Neal on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the Wizard. And the Grizzlies another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers. And the D chills.
And there's the... For the Suns, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Fleming. Grayson Allen comes in for O'Neal, and it's Devin Booker in for Delano Banton. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Booker out there with Green. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Dunn, and it's Kuzma in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside, Green. Allen for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, you love that fiery personality by Grayson Allen. He was not going to allow that three at the other end, lying down. He wanted to get those points back. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Booker. Booker hammers it home off the drive.
A 3-level scoring threat. Booker finds a seam, and he hits it.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
If Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard, in their last time out against the Suns, played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lets it go from 14. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The Wizard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 33 points for the Wizard.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Nobody near Allen. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Hartenstein passes to the Wizard. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies lead by 11. Live from a FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's the Wizard. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Allen for three. Wells grabs the miss. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Suns trail by 13. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Booker's shot is good.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
On the wing, Jackson. 90 seconds now into the second half. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Suns trail by 16. Mitchell dishes to Booker. Down low. And that one's good. Iguodala.
That's a great read from Booker, finding his teammate on that pick and roll.
Outside Jackson. Here's the Wizard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. The Wizards got 43 points. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you, Kevin.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Suns. Green, he's checked in for Booker. There's Jackson with the three. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 6.
All these threes that are given up have really been the driving force on this run.
1:46 left in the third. For three, Mitchell. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to the Wizard. With the drive.
Oh, man!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Fades and shoots. And the Grizzlies take on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell wide open, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
For Phoenix, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Suns shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Green kicks to Allen. Dunn sets a screen for Allen. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Mitchell in the corner, shoots the 3, sinks the triple. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so it's Memphis, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And with the fourth quarter up. He's checked in for Shaw. And the Suns here with a different look. Iguodala's checked in. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dunn. Grayson Allen's checked in for Jalen Green. And it's Mitchell in for Delano Banton. Morant passes to the Wizards. A 3-ball. Kuzma pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Mitchell. And it's Iguodala in at the center position.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Spencer, the pass to the Wizard. Puts up a deep 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
On the wing, Booker. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Free throw good from the Wizards. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirm what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Wizard.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Grant uses the glass to finish the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Memphis with the ball. 19-point game. Here's the Wizard. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Booker outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
Right here.
MP.
Love to talk more about that. Right here.
Melinda Harkin.
Thank you. MP, you have been on a scoring tear of late, especially against some of the...
Most of it is mental. Lately, I've been getting here early just to take a nap with my cognitive vibe and really get my mind right.
Dude, come on, it's great, I promise. You gotta cut off the crust, too? Hey, what'd you do?
trust you, or do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit you. Hit you with the hard tactics. Hit you with the hard tactics. Hit you with the hard tactics. Hit you with the tactics. Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose it. Sun, I've been up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I gotta do it right. To the R, to the A, to the E. What you think? I'm a state G. H is for hot, 'cause that's what I be. IJK, I'm called the Slurpee. I
ready, MP.
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one? Great game, though, right?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely.
What do you do?
Also,
Quickly
just
show
be
me.
sure that no one's
I
feet
can
are
watch
getting
your
in the
feet.
walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? Head on the swivel, go. He's about to tear it up.
I don't know. More than a couple stinkers, too.
Let's all dive back in and figure out if we can teach us some concepts, okay?
Great. Did you trust that? And then we saw the new Jake Duvall movie.
Point.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that. Yeah, what'd you think?
I'd like to see it shoot better than 85% I did.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
I've seen he managed that in the last few. Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite. I know. Practically.
Which part? Aliens?
Beginning and more importantly,
Good, MP.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Fears is out there with the Wizard. Then there's Wembanyama. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Paul with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rakovic. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break. Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position. They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Here's Ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cunningham outside. Towns wide open. And another miss by the East. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Here's the Wizard, covered by Cunningham. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from the Wizard. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Doncic is checked in for the West. The East trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Giannis. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on an 11-3 run.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Outside, Ball. Pass to Tatum. The 3. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 11. Here's the Wizard. And here is Doncic. Here's the Wizard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. The Wizards got 17 now.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball. Officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Holmgren is out there with Doncic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's the Wizard in at the 1.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part.
Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man!
Oh!
Rob. Doncic passes to the Wizard. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Brown is checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Fears he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's the Wizard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The East trail by 15. That's a 2 from Cunningham. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's the Wizard. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
There's the steal. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Brown. No good that time. Good D by Holmgren. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got LaMelo Ball down out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The West leading by 16.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Cunningham kicks to Towns. There's Ball with the three. The West grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the Wizard. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Wizard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the Wizard. He has 29. Had to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Here's the Wizard. Here's the 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Towns. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And that's now 9 points for Jason Tatum. For the 3, hits the three-point bomb. That's now 32 points for the Wizards.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass break, here comes the West. Stolen by Ball. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Ball from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Ball. Tatum on the wing. Takes a 3. Tatum from 3.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Mitchell,
you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Beard. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's the Wizard And it's Doncic in at the three. Nailed from three-point land.
What's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Mitchell right side to the middle. Here's Cunningham. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his third assist on the night. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Brown. Here's the Wizard. The rebound by Mitchell. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the West. The East trail by 11. Brown kicks the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Plays it up and banks it in. The Wizards got 40 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Outside, Towns. Buries the deep ball.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Cunningham outside. Here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Now Towns. A huge two-handed slam.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The East trail by 10. Cunningham fires. Jumper is off.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it.
Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo. And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Flag with the rebound. The West leading by 12. Cunningham pulls it down. Now ball. Tatum knocks down the three.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Doesn't get that one. Here's the Wizard, covered by Cunningham. With the teardrop, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Outside Brown. Outside Cunningham. Misses the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ah, it's good!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
A About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the drive. Stolen by Ball.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Brown with it. Outside Ball. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Good game, MP.
So what you're saying is, if I score 40 tonight, everyone would get a free Cognitive Vibes into their home.
Right. If you score 40 or...
Okay, everybody, listen up. This is a very special limited time.
About game time, at the same time.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
I think MP has exceeded any expectations that were created when he promised to score more this year. The way he's been attacking on offense, demanding the ball, getting buckets, those weren't just hollow words we heard from him. He is clearly a man on a mission.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Paul George. And it's Gregory in at the 4 spot. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia moving it around. George's shot. Is off. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The Wizard passes to Wells. Here's the Wizard. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now George. Pass to Gregory. Here's Edgecombe. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Gets the three to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 5. Count it. Good. The Wizard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Maxey, that's good.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the Wizard. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard in their last time out against Miami got the job done. He dropped 56 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Lineup here for Philadelphia, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the 76ers, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's the Wizard. Soft touch off the glass. The Wizards got 16 points.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Now here's Grimes. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Hartenstein pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Here's the Wizard. And another three for Memphis.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
76ers trail by 6. Anthony, the pass to Whitehead. Outside Grimes. And no good. The dry spell continues. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Jack's up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from...
but fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a...
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies. Deciding to change it up. Grizzlies lead by 8. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Quentin Grimes, and it's Whitehead in at power forward. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. They set a pick. Maxey passes to Whitehead. And stolen by Hartenstein. Unloads. The Wizards' shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
From downtown, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Whitehead, defended by Jackson, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If
I guess we're going to do it.
You could overcome individual deficiencies.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jackson.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
1 point, 6-40.
9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
For 3, Maxey. No good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Here's the Wizard. Buries it down low. The Wizards got 30.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys?
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer. That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Maxey. He's got 14. Outside Grimes. Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Puts it up. Grimes' shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
George with a steal. Three-pointer. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. 35 seconds left to play in the half. Grimes into the lane. 5 to shoot. George outside. Goes up on the baseline. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by George.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And another 3 from Memphis.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Maxey with it. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Here's Gregory. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Happy to have you with us. In the West, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. '76ers trail by 17. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Edey, and it's the Wizard in at the point. That is the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Memphis shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Maxey. George outside. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the Wizard. Maxey covering. And the Wizard gets it to go.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
George outside. Here's Gregory. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. George, that one's good.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first three shots.
Another one falls. Amazing.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the fourth most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 15-point game. No good on the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And stolen by Williams. Out left to the wing. The three from Edgecombe. Memphis with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Launches it. Knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Lets it go. The Sixers again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Oh, ripped away. To the inside. Here's George. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. George has got 8 here in this quarter. Grizzlies lead by 16. Jackson outside. They set the pick. Pass to the Wizard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. The Wizards got 42 in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Kicks it to George. That doesn't go either for George. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Edey, that's good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
1:05 left in the third. Anthony, the pass to Whitehead. Merrill outside. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson, pass to the Wizard. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch. Watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Anthony misses. Grizzlies lead by 23. There's a screen. Morant looking for an opening. The Wizard passes to Morant. Here's the Wizard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this game.
Number 24, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Memphis up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever.
Sixers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Quentin Grimes, and it's Whitehead in at the 4 slot. Here's Edgecombe, 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia with another miss. Pass to the Wizard. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And stolen by Hartenstein. And now Memphis on the break. Here's the Wizard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. The Wizards got 10 points here in the second half.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And here is Maxey. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Whitehead drills it from deep.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
The Wizard passes to Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Down low. Jackson on the wing to the middle. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Edgecombe. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant, the pass to the Wizard, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Here's Edgecombe, hounded by Morant. Maxey, that's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total... beat down. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Wizard.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And there it is for him.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Outside Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Maxey.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the wing on the left. Back to Morant. To the paint. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch them.
AMP?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you got any of those sleep masks you've been hawking lying around?
Maybe. Why are you trying to get put on with Cognivive?
Listen, my wife stays up late, and you seem to love it, so I figure why not give it a try?
Right.
Do those crystals really work? I mean, they seem a little silly.
I don't know, Coach. I'm not wearing it for its looks.
You didn't exactly answer my question.
Yeah, that's because I'm not a scientist. You know, look, they got all that stuff on their website. You can read it there if you really want to. All I know is that when I'm wearing the thing at night, I get better sleep.
The money probably helps you sleep too, huh?
Oh, it really does.
So look, some people might find the videos and the shots out a little over the top. I don't care. if you're going to keep dropping 40+ like you did tonight, you can wear the Cogni Vibe logo on your forehead during interviews.
Okay, I'm good on that one, though, Coach.
All right, look, one request.
Yeah.
Can you hook me up with a couple of masks for me and my kid?
Say less. Here, why don't you give this one to your kid here?
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll get you one later.
All right.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and this is the last big matchup we'll be covering on being the best scorer in the league. Yeah, I just used my Cogni Vibe before I got here, and I'm ready to warm up, do some
we gotta
stretches.
cut. We gotta cut.
Stretching.
What do you mean cut? We just...
Austin, what's up, bro? I'm trying to record. Done. No. What you mean done? Like, I know you're not talking about with Cogni Vibe.
No, yes, I am. That was them on the phone.
What did they say? Xander, right? You said the video did great. It had great engagement after I dropped 40 for the promo code.
They were.
Austin, why?
That's the problem, okay? It was too successful. Apparently, they blew past their entire marketing budget in 24 hours. They ran out.
So they don't... Austin, it's just really hard to understand. Are you telling me they don't have enough money to pay us?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. But hey, at least you don't have to use the thing anymore.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was just getting used to using the thing, you know? I forgot one on the last road trip, and honestly, I didn't sleep well without it.
Well, listen, you can still do whatever you want in your private life, but do not let anyone see you wearing one in public, okay? No free advertising.
That's cold, Austin.